Welcome everyone, I'm Francesca and today on PRODUCHERTZ Magazine we welcome Gabriele, better known on stage as Paxtech. It's a real pleasure having you here.
Hello, thanks a lot for inviting me. It's a real pleasure to be here
My
today.
pleasure too. So let me introduce you. Techno DJ and producer, you have been active since 2017, performing in Italian top clubs, especially in Rome, sharing the stage with artists like Luigi Madonna, Cal Craig and Claudia Goles, just to name a few, of course. And your sound moves from peak-time energy to raw and hypnotic vibes, blending aggression with melodic and dreamy textures, a distinctive signature that has earned support from names such as Charlotte de Witte, High Low, Lilly Palmer, Virus, and has taken your tracks to international festivals like Awakening, Exit, and Sun Waves. And of course, we can't forget you're also the founder of the record Unfold Audio, right?
Yeah, you told everything. Unfold Audio is my new creature. It's the platform where I can share all of my inner emotions through the music. So it's the free space where I can release electronic music in all its shapes. It's the place where I'm very free to make what I want. In the last years, I spent maybe 3-4 years on building a new and recognizable sound. So I'm very proud to have built a new international record label on the key points.
Yes, because I mean, it's a project born from the idea of doing something different from the usual, of course, breaking away from the repetition and superficiality that has taken over in the industry. Yeah. And it's built upon two main themes. I mean, high sound quality and peculiarity.
Yeah, I think they are two key points on my vision as artist and as a DJ. Because in the scene of the electronic music industry, most part of the tracks are very similar. So I'm trying to make something very different, very borderline, and my label tried to push new stuff, very fresh, with peculiarity, because I love something very different, and I try to motivate other artists to make something very high quality. So I try to make also my stuff with a better quality. I study every day. I try to learn also from the simplest and basic things every day. So I think it's good to push the quality and push the new, the fresh in the scene.
Moving to another way, another direction, because I honestly listened to your track recently and I saw this constant research of the new, the fresh, the different sound, which is very recognizable to you. And as you usually say, it could be considered as a sort of motto. Don't forget to unfold the audio by letting your music speak.
Yeah, there are two mottos, one of me as artist and one for my record label, Unfold Audio, because we as artists have to unfold the audio to the listeners. We as artists must talk with music, so we have to spread the music and not the words.
Yes, right. Totally agree with you. Well, moving to the next question. 2025 has already seen several releases from you, from Echoes of the Unknown on Unfold Audio, Astral Odyssey on Off Recordings, and most recently, Static Catharsis, again on your label. Well, you've been receiving also major support from big names in the scene, such as Lilly Palmer, Charlotte de Witte, just to name two, of course, and as well as incredible top chart position on Beatport. Well, now, can you tell us about this new chapter of your life, or about this support, the feedback you've received so far?
Yeah, in the last years, I've been supported by most part of the artists of the scene, like Charlotte, Lilly, but also by Adam Beyer, Virus, Sudo, and much more. But in general, I got very amazing feedback on all of my newest tracks in the last years. I can tell you one of the last feedback I got by Thomas Schumacher, that is one of the pioneer of the scene. He told me when I sent him the promo, the sound is not, don't fit with mine, but I saw you put a lot of effort in your tracks and your production is probably well. So this is one of the best compliment I've received so far.
Of course, it's a great satisfaction from you. It's yours.
So much.
Great. And what we should expect from you in the coming month?
In the upcoming months, we are in winter almost, but the upcoming months will be very, very hot. I'm announcing now for the first time my next release that will be on Memoro, the record label by Joy Hauser, a Belgian duo. I love their stuff. I follow them since their beginning. I'm very excited to release my stuff on their record label. Then I'll drop something again on my own record label, on Fold Audio. I have a new single. A new musical project is coming next year for 2026, but I can't tell you more. But I think it's very important for me. It's very big. It's a big project.
Well, good, because we are all ears and we can't wait to hear and listen to some new releases from you. Yesterday, your track Aesthetic Catharsis sit on the 6th place, and today you're the 3rd in main techno top 10 chart on Beatport.
Yeah. It's very amazing. All of my tracks, of my recent tracks in the last 3 years, have been in top 10 or in general all charts of Beatport. But it's very amazing to see that my latest tracks, especially Aesthetic Catharsis, is now 3rd in top 10 next to ILO and HNTR, 2 of the top artists.
Incredible.
It's very amazing.
Isn't it? Really. Yesterday night, you so celebrated and you were playing at Cinecittà World for Spazio 900, an official neon on the best Italian events. It's a great satisfaction for you.
It's very amazing. I was so proud to play there because Cinecittà World is is maybe the biggest venue in Rome. It's the 2nd time I play with Neon for Spazio 900. Last week I played at Charlotte, but it's very amazing. We celebrate all together my top 10 position here today and yesterday, also last week.
And what about next shows?
Next show will be announced very soon, but I have some international gigs and also national. I have something for spoiling. One in Swiss, something in north part of Italy, here in Rome. Some huge gigs are coming very soon, but I can't tell more.
We will wait. Well, last but not least, on a more personal note, what does it mean to you to be able to make music and express yourself freely through it? Because sometimes living music through emotion and creating it by following the heart, even if that sometimes means moving away from what the industry tries to impose both on artists and on the audience, is really difficult.
It's very hard. I think music is the reflection of us, so I can't do anything without music. Music is always in my ears all day. I, as I already told you, try to make something very different to catch the attention of the listeners. But we as artists have two important aims. One is let people happy, because when we are performing, people must dance. So you have to try to catch their attention and build a feeling with them.
Of course.
So the second one is try to educate the crowd, not only on music, because music, like painting, is the most important and powerful source of communication. So we as artists can let people understand something in life by another point of view. I think being an artist is very different from doing the artist. I think I'm an artist, I feel an artist. So for me, it's very important to try to let people happy, try to let people smile, and they have to be happy and excited when listen your tracks, or at home, in clubs, or when they see you performing. So it's very important to educate and let people have positive vibes.
Sure. A very influent Russian novelist said, art will save the world. And in fact, it did.
Yeah.
Because it's very amazing to see someone talking about this kind of feelings, of different vision of artists, of course.
Sometimes it's very different. It's very difficult because
especially when you have to deal with depression, anxiety, unsatisfaction, and things like that. I mean,
when you're living the bad period, you have to push yourself to the listeners, to the ravers, because you can live the moment even if it's bad with them.
So push harder and harder every
push
time.
Harder and harder every time.
Good.
With the crowd,
of course,
and music.
Enjoy all together.
Yeah, because the journey, it's better if you live the moments with the guys in front of you.
Of course. Well, thank you a lot for sharing us all your deepest thoughts.
My pleasure.
Because you said everything with calm, without any mask, without any shame, and it was a real pleasure having you here.
Thanks a lot. My pleasure. Thanks a lot also for inviting me. I'm very excited also for this interview.
We will wait for very future coming releases from you, and it was the same for us, of course. It was a real pleasure. A big regard for me, Francesca, and all the staff, all the team of producers.com. See you next time. Bye.
Ciao.